Good morning, third grade. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. We're back at school. Hopefully you watched our Bible video, and now we're getting started on math today. You can see I don't have anything on the board today because today is a review day. So not a test day though, which is nice, but they're giving our Monday a little bit easier start because all we have to do is kind of practice some of those skills in division that we've been working on over the last month and a half or so. So you can see the pages behind me. We're on page 211 and 212. And we are going to work through the workbook page together. So I'm going to do samples from each section, and then I'm going to give you ones for you to try. So that way when I give you a call tomorrow, I can go over these with you. If I see you in reading group and you want to go over some of these after reading group, if we have time, we can do that too. Okay? All right, so let me share my screen. And we are on page 211. Let's wait for it to get up there. There we go. And go ahead and make sure you have a pencil. Make sure you have all your belongings, things that you need before we get started. And here we go. All right, they got a little Christmas theme going on here. So it says on the very top, I'm going to zoom in here. It says, mark under the numbers that are divisible by 9. And so who remembers our 9 rule for if a number can go into it? That's right, we have to plus up, add up all the digits, and if 9 can go into that added up number, then 9 can go into that number that's in the box. So let's add up this first set of numbers. What is 8 plus 7? 8 plus 7 makes, let me make my pen a little smaller here. 8 plus 7 makes 15, and then what's 15 plus 3? 15 plus 3 is 18. Okay, so that's our added up number. Now, can 9 go into 18 perfectly? 9, 18, yes. So that means 9 can go into this whole number, 873. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's add up our next one, 108. What's 1 plus 8? 9. Can 9 go into 9? Of course. Let's bubble it in. Okay, 324. What's 3 plus 2? 5. 5 plus 4? 9. Remember, if we get a 9, we automatically know. Okay, so far they've all been good. Let's see the next two. 518, 518. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. 9 can't go into 14, so no, this one won't work. How about 299? 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 9 is 20. 9, 18, 27. Nope. So just the first 3 were the good ones. All right, let's go down and look at number 2. Now I'm going to do 2 of these. Well, I'll do the first one and the last one. The last one's kind of tricky, so we'll do that one together. Okay, so they want us to reduce by dividing by 9. So you can either write divided by 9 on all of these, or you can just know in your head we're dividing all these by 9. So how many 9s can go into 18? 2. How many 9s can go into 27? 3. That's right. So my answer is 2/3. Now, I want you to try this one by yourself. Divide each one by 9. We're going to do C together. So, and we have to divide by 9. Now, I don't know 9 into 117 by heart, so I'm going to have to do long division for that. So I'm putting my 117 in my division house, and I'm dividing by 9. How many 9s can go into 1? None. How many 9s can go into 11? 1. Subtract, I get 2. Bring down my 7. How many 9s can go into 27? 3. Okay, so my numerator is going to be 13. Let's check my denominator. So 153 divided by 9 can go in once into 15. Subtract and bring down, I've got 63. Can 9 go into 63? Yeah, 7 times. So 13/17 was my answer for that one. If any of you went ahead on that, good job. All right, so we're gonna do one divide and check together, and then you're gonna do one by yourself. So which one should we do together? I'll go ahead and do the first one, and then you can pick either B or C, but I'll ask for one of those when I give you a call later. Okay, so let's draw our lines on top. I always feel like that's the hint here that helps us. All right, so can 35 kids go into one desk? No. Into 14 desks? No. Can 35 kids go into 147 desks? For sure. So we got to do some estimating here. How many 35s do you think can go into 147? Let's try 4. Oops, I'm writing the wrong number here. And then we'll just go up from there or down. What's 5 times 4? 20. What's 3 times 4? 12 plus 2? 14. Ooh, that was a good guess by Miss Roach. Look at that, 140, 147. So we don't have to do any more guesses on that. Okay, now if I hadn't gotten that close, I would either go under or above. So if I was way under, I probably would try 5, or if 4 was too big, then I would have tried 3, okay? All right, so let's minus. What's 147 minus 140? 7. Bring down my 0. I'm going to erase this here just so it's not in the way. I really encourage you guys to do your scratch paper with long division so it doesn't make your paper so messy. Okay, how many 35s can go into 70? Can anyone do that mental math? So 30 plus 30 is 60. 5 plus 5 is 10, which would make 70. So 35 times 2. Let me show you. I did that one in my head. 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So it goes in exactly 70. I don't have any remainder there. Okay, they do want us to check. So who remembers what do I multiply when I check? That's right. I'm going to check the top number, which is that 42, times my divisor, that was 35. And we'll see what we get. So 5 times 2 is 10, carry my 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. Let's put our 0. What's 3 times 2? 6, good job. And what's 3 times 4? I can cross out that one there. 3 times 4 is 12. There was no remainder, so I don't have to do any adding of a remainder after. So let's just add this up. 0 plus 0 makes 0. 1 plus 6 makes 7. 2 plus 2 makes 4. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So 1,470 matches our 1,470. Okay, go ahead and try B or C by yourself. You can either do it now or you can do it after. So pick which one you're going to do and circle it. So if you're going to do C, circle C. If you're going to do B, circle B. Or you can pause the video and try it now. All right, let's go down to section 4. I'm only going to do a couple of these. So it says, write the remainders as a fraction. These are super easy. They just want you to practice writing remainders as fractions. So can 9 go into 2? No. Can 9 go into 28? Yes. How many 9s? 9, 18, 27. What is that? 3. 9 times 3 is 27. Now, if I want to write that remainder as a fraction, I'm going to draw my fraction bar. 1 is the remainder. That goes on top. 9 is the divisor. That is my denominator. So my answer is 3 1/9. Okay, let's try letter F right underneath. So how many times can 7 go into 37? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Oh, 35 is close to 37, right? So how many 7s was that? 5. When I subtract, they want my remainder to be a fraction. So what am I going to do? Draw my fraction bar. 2 is the top, 7 is the bottom. So 5 2/7. Okay, guys, I want you to pick 2 of those, any 2 you want. So just sketch them now. Sketch them. I don't know why I said sketch. slash or circle, whichever ones you want to do. Pick any two you want, and then I'm going to ask you when I give you a call tomorrow, okay? Or after reading circle today. Okay, let's go to the back. See how this is a nice review page? Okay, so we've got a couple word problems here, and we haven't been doing the word problems on the videos, but since this video is going kind of fast, let's go ahead and do it. So it says, suppose that 9 shepherds were watching 1,332 sheep that night that Jesus was born. How many sheep would each shepherd have to watch if they watched the same number? So how many sheep would each shepherd? I hear the word each there, which is a sign. And I also see if they watch the same number, which means that they're equally dividing them up amongst all the shepherds. So if every shepherd is going to watch the same amount of sheep, is that number going to be less than 1,332 or more? Less, right? They're not going to watch more than there are a total number of sheep, right? So whenever I want my number to be less, I'm either going to subtract or divide. So do you think I'm going to subtract 9 shepherds from the sheep and that will tell me how many sheep each shepherd's going to do? That's not going to be right, because that's still going to be a really big number, right? If I take 9 from 1,332, I'm going to have 1,320 something, right? So that's not going to be, that wouldn't make sense for each shepherd to have that many. So we're going to divide on this one, okay? All right, so let me see if I use a bright color here, like yellow, it'll show up over here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's do 1,332 divided by 9. All right, so if you want to pause the video here, see if you get this right, and then push play, that'll be a good challenge for you. All right, can 9 kids go into 13 desks? Yes, 1. Subtract, I get 4. Bring down my 3. Can 9 kids go into 43 desks? Yes, how many 9s? 9, 18, 27, 36. There we go. 4. When I subtract, I'm going to switch over to black because now it's getting kind of on the sheep here. I'm going to have to borrow. 13 minus 6 is 7. Bring down my 2, so I've got 72 down there. How many 9s can go into 72? Oh, exactly 8, right? So 9 times 8 is 72. Subtract, I get 0. So how many sheep will each shepherd have to watch? 148 sheep. That is my answer. All right. Okay, let's look at our next word problem. There are 6,000 stars that are visible to the unaided eye. About 600,000 stars can be seen with a telescope with a lens that is 3 inches in diameter. How many more stars can be seen with this telescope than without? Okay, so let's look at our question. How many more stars can be seen with this telescope than without? How many more? That's my hint. Okay, so those are really big numbers. Let's do smaller numbers. Let's say I can see 1 star with my eye, or I can see 5 stars with a telescope. How many more stars can I see with my telescope? What am I going to do to these numbers to figure out how many more? I could see 1 with my eye or 5 with the telescope. Yeah, subtract, right? 5 minus 1 is 4. I could see 4 more stars with the telescope than with just my eye, right? And so that's kind of a good way to try your word problems. Make the number smaller and see if it helps. Okay, so let's subtract here. We're going to do 600,000 stars minus 6,000. If you want to pause the video, do this by yourself, and then when I call you tomorrow, tell me if you got these right. Okay, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0, 0, obviously. Can I take 6 from 0? No. This becomes a 5, this becomes a 10, and then a 9, and this becomes a 10, and now I can minus. What's 10 minus 6? 4. And what's 9 minus nothing? 9. And what's 5 minus nothing? 5. So how many more stars can we see with the telescope than with just our eyes? That's a big one. 594,000. Wow. All right. Good job. Who got that right by themselves? Okay. All right. Let's go down to the second sections here. It says, write the value of 9. So we're going to look at 9. Here it is. What place value is that at? If we start at the 5 and start counting by our place values, it helps us. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. So this is worth 9 million. Okay, I'm going to see if you guys can do B and C by yourself. First find the 9 and then tell me what the 9 is worth. Okay? All right, this next part is a challenge. All you're doing is finding the missing number. So 6 times what makes 54? 6 times 9, right? And so go ahead and see if you can do B, C, and D. At least one of them. Pick one, all right, if you have a lot of problems to do here. Okay, let's go on 8. Shape the circles to show that 8/4 equals 2. So see how each of those circles is already cut into 4 pieces? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are already cut into fourths, right? So they want us to fill in 8 of those 4 pieces. You can pick any color that you want. I'm gonna do purple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is 8/4 the same as 2? Yeah, because guys, look, there are 2 circles here. If I filled in all 4 of these and all 4 of these, now I just filled in 2 circles, right? Okay, our last one, and then we're done with math today. Okay, it says, divide the amount by 9. Ooh, this is fun. We get to count up some money. Okay, does anyone know what coins these 2 are? How much are they worth, do you think? It's got George Washington on it. That's your hint. They're quarters. Do you know how much a quarter is worth? A quarter is worth 25 cents. So these 2 are 25 cents each. Does anyone know what this coin up here is? It's smaller than the quarter. It's also worth less. It's not a dime. I'll give you that hint. It's a nickel. That's right. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So how much money do we have here? We've got 2 quarters, which is 50 cents, and then a nickel, which is 55. So it's something and 55 cents. Let's count up our dollars. I got a $20 bill and a $10 bill. That makes $30 and then a 5. Okay, so I've got $35.55, and they want us to divide this by 9. Okay, pause the video, do this one by yourself, and then come back and see if you get it right with me, okay? So here I go. 9 can go into 35 3 times. Subtract. I get 85. Well, after I brought down the 5. How many 9s can go into 85? 9, which makes 81. Bring down my 5, 45. How many 9s can go into 45? 5. It goes in exact, right? 45. So $3.95 is my answer. Did you get that right? Okay, friends. So go back. All the ones that you circled or slashed, I want you to work on. And then when I give you a call later on today, actually not today, well, in reading groups, right? So when I see you in reading group, we can go over it if we have time at the end, or tomorrow when I call you on our individual call, okay? All right, guys, have a great Monday, and I hope that was a nice, easy review coming back from the weekend. Okay, bye, guys.